Joe Giglio for NJ Sports Now on this Thursday, December the 18th. The New Jersey Devils last night, another loss. This now 5 games in a row. Last night at the hands of the Ottawa Senators, 2-0 at the Prudential Center. And during that game, towards the end of that game, boos rained down from the 15,000 or so that were in the Rock to watch that game, to watch a Devils team that is now in 13th place, tied for 13th place with a few teams in the Eastern Conference and way down in their division. And after the game, players like Patrick Elias, a few others, disappointed in the fact the home crowd booed, and disappointed the fact that the Devils, they felt last night, played well enough to win, and maybe they did, and played well enough and gave enough effort out there that the boos were not deserving. And on one hand, I understand where Elias is coming from, but on the other hand, he's dead wrong. And any Devil is dead wrong telling you not to boo the product when the team isn't winning. Devils aren't a good hockey team and haven't been for the most part of this season. They've had a couple highs here, a couple lows there, but really throughout the entirety, they've been one of the worst teams in the Eastern Conference, so much so that on NJ.com right now, there's a story speculating and wondering, will there be a coaching change around the Devils? We've speculated about this really all year long. That's the way it works in the NHL. When you don't play well, your coach is always on the hot seat. But the fans have endured this all season long, and I always thought one of the worst things professional athletes could do is tell fans when or when not to boo. When a person goes into an arena, pays hard, they work really hard for their money, and when they pay hard-earned money for a ticket, they have the right to boo. A lot of people aren't booers. That's just the way people are. A lot of people are booers. That's the way they are. And as long as you're doing it in the confines and you're not upsetting anyone else in the crowd, you're allowed to do whatever you want, and you're allowed to show your emotion in any way you want. And for the Devils to come out and say they're disappointed in the fans after they lost their 5th in a row, after they went 0-5 on the power play, it sounds ridiculous. The Devils need to get back to winning hockey here. That is the only way. It's not just effort. It's victories. It's results. Fans boo results and effort. The Devils, I was watching the game. They gave effort on Wednesday night, but they did not give you the result you want. And that, when it spirals out of control, when you lose 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row, fans will start to forget so much how the effort is and boo the results. They're not booing Patrick Elias' effort or his drive on the ice. They're booing the end game. They're booing the fact that it was 2-0 Senators at the end of that game. Regardless of who had more shots, regardless of how it all happened, the Devils aren't playing well enough right now to win hockey games. And the worst thing they could do is go into the media, go to reporters like Rich Sharon, NJ.com, and say how disappointed they are that the fans are booing. The fans have every right to boo a hockey team that just isn't good enough right now. I'm Joe Giglio for NJ Sports Now.